What's up, beautiful people? So we're back to Kale's Kingdom. I'm here with Kevin Nahai, and we're going to be talking about his vision. And I really hope you guys keep watching this video, because how this guy came to his vision and what formulated his vision is the most amazing story I've ever heard. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your backstory.
Thank you for having me on. I'm 26. I was born and raised in LA. In elementary school and high school, I always had this very jovial, happy-go-lucky social exterior, but I was a wreck inside. I was bullied for a lot of things. I was very insecure about a lot of things. When I got to college, I experienced some major issues. I was diagnosed with a chronic disease that I almost died from. I had eating disorders. I had very severe anxiety. I fell into a deep depression, and I became suicidal. By the grace of God, I'm still here. But basically, I have just been through a lot of things for a young person. And I don't say that to complain or to say, oh, woe is me, or anything like that. I take full responsibility for all of the things that I've been through. But, you know, I've definitely had to grow up fast by dealing with a lot of real life challenges.
Right. Okay. So Kevin, from what he's been through, he formulated this dream. And his dream is basically his YouTube channel called The Other Side, correct?
Yes.
So, when did you start formulating this dream and start acting on it?
I started formulating the dream several years ago. Several years ago, I thought, you know, I'm very good with people. I'm very articulate. I'm good at giving speeches. I'm good at giving seminars. I'm good at captivating an audience.
Right.
And my purpose on this earth is really to help people believe in themselves and to help people get through the challenges that they are facing. However, I didn't start acting on it until I would say maybe 4 or 5 months ago, when I launched this channel and when I started doing talks and workshops and, you know, stuff like that. It took me a really long time to develop the confidence and the belief in myself that I could actually make a difference and actually help people.
Right.
Because like everybody else, I was so worried about, you know, will anybody listen? Will I get likes? Will I get subscribers? Will I get followers? And all of these like vanity metrics, you know, like all of these cosmetic ways of assessing your impact. When the truth is that, you know, whether I have 10 followers or I have 10,000 or I have 10 million, if I can make a difference in 1, 3, 5, 25 people's lives, it's not about the number. It's about the difference that I'm making.
Right.
You know, and I really had to like train myself to understand that it doesn't matter what people say, it doesn't matter what people think, it doesn't matter how many subscribers I have or any of that kind of social media game.
Right.
Those things were really paralyzing and crippling for me, and they stopped me from actually deploying my potential and beginning to help people. So I wish I had started sooner. I definitely had the vision in place. I think I was just scared to do it. And this is why I admire you so much, because you are starting so young, and I know that you're going to take it all the way.
Thank you. How you started your channel, how important and why is it important do you think it is to have a vision before you actually act upon what your dream is?
The vision is the most important thing. There is nothing more important in achieving a goal than having a very clear vision. And there's a difference between a dream and a vision.
Right.
A dream is kind of this lofty idea of what you want to accomplish. The vision is your dream with specificity, with clarity, and with details. Okay? So once you can add in details to that dream, once you can make it more concrete, once you can close your eyes and visualize and feel what it would feel like to accomplish and realize that dream, that's your vision. And it doesn't matter what your goal is, whether it's a relationship, a job, your career aspiration, or how you want your body to look, or how you want your life to look, or money, or cars. It doesn't matter what it is. Your vision has to be really, really clear, and you have to be able to close your eyes and daydream and imagine having that thing or reaching that goal, and what it would feel like to be in the place where you have that thing or reach that goal.
Right.
Because otherwise, if you don't have a very, very clear vision, you end up in no man's land. And I think a perfect example of this is how so many people end up in really bad relationships or in jobs that they really, really don't like, because they have this idea like, oh, I want to be in a relationship, or oh, I want to have this kind of job that pays me like around this much money. Sure, you'll work hard enough and the universe will put something in your path, but was that thing what you really wanted? Was it what you really visualized? Were you very, very clear and specific about what you wanted? And if the answer is no, then you'll get something, but you probably won't end up being very happy with it because your vision wasn't there in the first place.
Right. So, in talking about your vision, you touched upon having goals, or basically, not necessarily goals, but steps towards that vision so you can accomplish it better. How important do you think it is to start materializing goals to get what you want in life?
I think that making progress and accomplishing little goals in service of the larger vision is extremely important. Every morning, I write down a list of my goals for the day, and I always write down more goals than I know I will accomplish, because for me, that makes me feel like I'm always striving to one level higher.
Right.
But I think there are a couple of things to talk about that are really, really important. One is, as I said before, you got to have the vision that's strong and clear and specific.
Mm-hmm.
But two, before you start setting out these little goals, the second most important thing is believing in yourself and having a sense of love and having a sense of kindness and having a
Right.
sense of trust and faith in yourself that you are capable of accomplishing your goals and accomplishing your vision.
Right.
If you don't start from a place of loving yourself and believing in yourself and trusting in yourself, then it doesn't matter what your vision is, and it doesn't matter what the small goals are to get there. You need to have the emotional backbone. You need to have the emotional strength to know that you're going to get your ass knocked down, and that it should not deter you. It should not change your trajectory. It shouldn't mean that you stop setting out these little goals, and it shouldn't mean that you adjust your ultimate vision. But if you're starting from a really weak place, as I was at many points in my life, where you feel insecure and you need other people's validation, and you don't feel good enough and strong enough and happy enough, content enough with yourself,
Right.
then setting those little goals is just setting yourself up for disappointment. Because no matter what you accomplish, you won't be happy. That happiness and that sense of progress and strength needs to come from within first.
So, to end this interview, I want you to really ponder on this last question. If today was your last day to live, with all the experiences you've had till date right now, what would be one piece of advice you would give not only to the incoming generation, but to the youth?
A single piece of advice, if today was my last day to live, to the youth.
Yes.
You really put me on the spot. You really put me out here. Oh man, that's a fantastic question. It's also a very difficult question.
Right.
I think it would be to learn yourself, really learn who you are, learn what's important to you, learn what you're passionate about, and then don't let anybody else influence you in any other direction. And the reason that I'm giving this advice to young people specifically is that in high school and college, it is so easy for us to be swayed in directions that are not necessarily conducive to becoming the person we really want to be. For example, you might get in college and join a fraternity when you're not really a partier. You're not into the fraternity life. That's what happened to me. Your parents might want you to take certain classes or tell you to focus all of your all of your time and effort on math and science when really you're an artist, when really you're a musician or an actor, right? You might have jobs and certain bosses or whatever who tell you to do X, Y, or Z things when that's not really what you're interested in. You might have mentors or aunts and uncles tell you to go work in X, Y, or Z industries because that's where you're going to make money, or go to this school, or go to that school, be friends with this person, go to this party, whatever it is. This is a time in your life where everyone is going to try to influence you in some way or another. And it's really, really important for you, and this isn't just for the viewers, this is for you as well,
Right.
to get in touch with who you are, with what's important to you, with your values, with your passion, with what you believe in. And then anyone who doesn't support that, or anyone who tries to change your direction, don't listen to them. Don't listen to anyone who tells you what to do. Only listen to people who encourage you to carry out what you feel in your own heart is right. So, for example, this channel and this dream you have is very, very important to you. And that comes from your heart. That comes from your soul. That comes from within you. That's like a God-given innate talent, right? And you've gotten in touch with that. You've learned how important that is to you. If there are going to be naysayers in your life when you get to college, or when you have a certain job, or whatever it may be, who tell you all the reasons that you should do something else, or that you should change your path, or adjust your goal, or whatever, don't let yourself be influenced by those people. Because you're coming from an authentic place of knowing what you're really about. Sharing your experiences, helping people, talking to the public, this is what you're really about. This is coming from a true, heartfelt, authentic place. And you're lucky that you're young and you've already gotten in touch with that. So I think the first step is for everyone to get in touch with what they really believe in, what they really love, and what they're really passionate about. And once they've learned that, don't let anybody sway them.
Right.
Part of the thing that I help people with, and this is not just people your age, I help 25-year-olds, I help 35-year-olds, I help 40-year-olds, is I help them do the first step. They're already 35 years old, they have no idea what they love, they have no idea what their values are, they have no idea what they're passionate about. I help them learn that, right? Because they're a little bit later in life, once they know that, they're able to live by that code.
Thank you again. Thank you so much for being here, for giving us your experience and talking to my viewers out there. And
Thank you. Thank you. And thank you guys for listening.
So, beautiful people, I really hope you guys learned something really authentic and unique from what you hear from everybody in your life. That last question was really important, not only to me, but to him, because he is using his own experiences to help you guys, and not only this generation, but the incoming generation, to become a very different generation from what we were learned or trained to be. I really hope you guys stay with us throughout this whole interview, because what he said and his vision is exactly what I want to do, the way I'm trying to help you guys reach your full potential and truly help you guys become the better you that you were born to be, and change that mindset from maybe to for sure. Thank you so much again for watching. Thank you, Kevin, again for being here, for agreeing to this interview. And don't forget, if you're new to this channel, hit that red button. Welcome to the kingdom. And if you're a typical supporter, thank you so much. Let's make our family bigger. Let's keep this growing, because I know and you know that we will become the new generation that will truly make a difference in this world and help out the last generation and help people see how important a mindset is. Give this video a thumbs up, and also go follow Kevin on all his social media. Go check out his YouTube channel. All the links will be down below. And let's be friends. Follow me, add me, all that good stuff. Peacing out today. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.